Gemma, may I have a word with you?
Yes, Susan. How can I help you?
Lately, Todd has been complaining a bit. He's worried about whether you're taking good care of him.
What? He said something like that? What exactly did he say?
First of all, he said that your cooking has been getting worse lately.
What?
He said it used to be a little better. What's going on?
Cooking? Did he say that? I don't think I've been cooking that badly. Although, I have been busy lately and may have been cutting corners.
He also said he isn't satisfied with the housework in general. I wonder if you do cleaning and laundry properly. He said the house is always a mess when he comes home.
Housework in general. It's true that he is a neat and tidy person, so I try to be careful. I may not be able to do everything perfectly, but if he would tell me that directly, I could make more effort.
And you know what? He said it's annoying when you ask him many questions every time he comes home late from work. He seems to be very stressed.
I didn't ask him that many questions. I'm just trying to have a conversation with him. I didn't think that I was stressing him out. Did he really say that?
Yes, because you can't take care of him properly. He must be very unhappy with you.
But Susan, if he is so unhappy, why doesn't he tell me directly? I think it is important for married couples to understand each other and communicate with each other.
That's because he is so kind. He doesn't want to hurt you, so he's holding back from telling you. I can understand.
I see. But Susan, if he doesn't tell me directly, I can't do anything to improve things.
Gemma, don't keep making excuses. You should make more effort as a wife. It's your role to create an environment where he can come home and feel safe, right?
I'm making an effort too, but... Susan, let me ask you something. According to your common sense, do you think it is the natural role of a wife to take care of her husband?
Of course I do. As a wife, it is natural for her to perfectly do the housework and cooking for her husband. When I was younger, that was the norm.
But Susan, times have changed. Nowadays, it is common for married couples to share housework. Todd and I both work, so I think we should help each other with the housework.
What are you talking about? You're just being spoiled. It is a wife's responsibility to do her housework properly. He is working so hard outside the home, so he should be able to relax at home.
I understand what you're trying to say. It would be helpful if you could also understand the state of married couples today. We too would like to support each other in our lives.
You know, you might be the only one who thinks that.
Huh?
You should make more effort and serve Todd. That's your duty as a wife.
Yes, I understand.
Gemma, I have a question.
Yes, Susan. What is it?
Are you hiding something from me?
What? I don't think so.
Oh my! How dare you neglect me and enjoy yourself?
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard that you and Todd are going on a trip. But why didn't you call me? I want to go with you guys.
A trip? We don't have any particular plans to do so. Did Todd say that? I really haven't heard anything about that, you know.
Not that he told me directly, but when I visited you there this morning, He got a phone call, and I heard him talking about a trip.
What?
You were planning to go on a trip, aren't you? What kind of a plan is it that you didn't tell me about it?
I didn't hear anything about that, and I'm surprised that Todd was talking about a trip. Susan, could it be that you have misunderstood? I was out at work as usual today, and I didn't plan any trip at all.
You probably didn't want me to hear about it anyway, so you went out of your way to call and told him about it. You always avoid me, so I assumed it would be the same this time.
No, that is not true. I was really out for work, and we never talked about the trip in the first place. I think there is some misunderstanding.
You have always treated me badly, haven't you? You're trying to get rid of me by planning a trip for you and Todd alone, aren't you? That's your way.
You are mistaken. It's you treating me bad. I respect you and have never thought of you that way.
Anyway, I'm going on a trip, you know. Don't think that it will be just the two of you having fun. Change the number of people from 2 to 3. Call me as soon as you have the details.
We really haven't planned a trip. It is fine for you to come with us, but first of all, that assumption is wrong. I would like you to confirm this with Todd.
I will not tolerate any backtalk. If you understand, get on with the procedure. It's your job to make sure everything is ready so that I can go, isn't it?
I didn't plan this. I don't understand how you can make assumptions like this. I think you should check with Todd. Todd, do you have time now? There's something I really want to talk to you about. I'd like you to text me when you've settled down.
Gemma, what's wrong? What is it that you want to talk about?
Oh, you have time? Actually, Susan said something strange.
What did she say?
I think she was at our house this morning.
Oh, she just came to visit, and you don't mind if I brought her in, do you?
No, I'm not talking about that.
Hey, Gemma, do me a favor and get along with my mother. She's getting older and she has more things to worry about. If you just give her a little attention, I think she'll be relieved. I'm caught between the two of you, and it's really getting on my nerves. I'm so busy with work, and I'm tired of having to deal with all these problems at home. I'm really counting on you, Gemma.
I'm sorry about that, but she is always so strict with me, and I feel like she's never satisfied with anything I do. But this time, I wanted to ask you to listen to me because it concerns you too. I think she has some misunderstanding about you, and I want to talk to you about it.
Can you stop getting involved in that kind of way? I'm tired too, so why don't you just say it a little nicer?
I didn't mean it like that. I just want to make sure of the facts.
I just finished the business meeting with a client, and this comes so soon after that. I don't have time to catch my breath. I'm really tired. And you want to make me even more tired by listening to you complain about her? I have an early morning tomorrow. Why can't you think of a better timing?
Well, this time, I don't want to complain. I just want to make sure. I'm going to send you a text message about what I want to talk about, so please take a look at it later. It's important for you too.
Oh, don't leave a history of your complaints on WhatsApp without permission. It's even more depressing when I look at it during work.
I didn't mean it like that. It's important for you, so I wanted to tell you.
That kind of thing annoys me. I come home from work tired, and I don't want to have problems at home. Please think about me a little.
You think I'm annoying you? I'm trying to do my best for you, but it's hard to hear you talk like that.
Anyway, The reason you can't get along with Mom is because you're not trying hard enough. You have no choice but to grasp her thought and try your best to make her like you. That's our role as a family.
That's not what I'm talking about right now. But I'll talk it over with her sometime.
Just let me take a break, okay? I'm really tired. When I'm on a business trip, don't text me unless it's urgent. Please, think about me a little.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry to bother you at work. I thought I'd better let you know as soon as possible.
What's up?
I'm going on a business trip starting next Tuesday. I'll be away from home.
Again?
What do you mean, again? It's my job, so I have no choice. I don't go on business trips because I want to. There are certain jobs that I can't miss in order to maintain client relationships. If I have to travel more, it's to meet the company's demands, so please understand.
I was thinking that for the past 6 months, you've been getting business trips almost every month. It wasn't like that before, and I haven't heard that there was a change in departments. Is there any particular reason for the frequent business trips lately?
There has been a change in the nature of my work. A new project has started, and I've been put in charge of it. That's why I'm traveling more. Don't make me explain every time. You have your job, so you should be able to understand a little.
I understand. So, from next Tuesday until when? How long is this business trip?
It'll be 9 days.
Why is it so long this time?
It's a long trip, but it's my job, so I can't help it. I don't want you to complain.
I am just surprised at the sudden change. You're the one who doesn't need to overreact to every single one of my replies.
Don't get all up in my face. I'm tired. And it's making me even more stressed out.
I'm just surprised at the sudden change, since you usually stay 2 or 3 days at the most. Anyway, I understand about the business trip. So, what time are you coming home tonight? I just want to know what time you'll be home so we can spend a little time together before your business trip.
I'm working overtime today. I don't know what time I'll be home. Every day is so busy these days that I can't even predict what time I'll be done.
Well, I knew that was the answer. You always say that, so I knew it would be the same this time.
Then don't ask. If you know, don't waste your time asking. Don't make me waste my time with unnecessary questions.
So, you don't want dinner, right? You'll just eat at random while working late, right?
Yes, that's right. I'll eat something while working late. You don't have to prepare anything, so don't worry about it.
I understand. Well then, I'm sure there's nothing more to discuss here. I'll call you if something's come up. Good luck with your work.
Gemma, are you bothering Todd again? Don't you ever contact me again. I really can't believe you.
What? Susan, what is it?
I never thought that there would be a wife who despises her husband's mother so much.
Susan, I don't understand.
You are so cheeky.
Are you perhaps talking about the trip you mentioned the other day?
Of course I am.
Oh, I get it.
What?
Todd is going on a business trip starting today.
Huh?
Since the business trip is to a sightseeing spot, isn't it possible that there was a misunderstanding between you and Todd?
What? Either way, I made sure to make a reservation for me to stay at the hotel.
What?
Since you didn't do very well, I made the arrangements myself.
Oh,
Gemma, I think it was 6 months ago. Todd gave me a second-hand laptop. I went to the travel site and noticed that I was still logged in with Todd's account. That was the end of it at that time. I went back to the travel site to see if I could possibly make a reservation for this trip. I checked the travel site and found that there was a reservation for 1 room for 2 people at the luxury hotel.
a luxury hotel?
Yes. If it was a business trip, as he says, the company would not allow him to stay at a hotel that costs so much per night. In the first place, the reservation should have been made by Todd alone. But if there are 2 people in the same room, it is definitely a trip for 2. In other words, it is confirmed that this is not a business trip.
Indeed, it is, isn't it?
You finally admit it. Now, as a punishment for you, I will order you to stay in a separate room of a lower rank, which I have taken. I will stay with Todd in the most luxurious room with an open-air bath. We'll be enjoying our first time in a while as mother and son together, so I promise I won't forgive you if you interfere with us.
I understand.
Gemma, I just arrived at the hotel where I'm traveling. I'm about to check in, but expect me to be busy for the next 9 days until I get back, so you'll hardly be able to reach me.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. I heard Susan is at the hotel with you.
Huh? Hey, what the hell did you do? This is definitely your doing, right? Tell me the truth.
Tell you what?
Don't play dumb. My mom is staying at the hotel we're staying at today.
At the hotel?
When I arrived at the lobby to check in, my mother was there. What's the meaning of this? Did you do something?
I didn't do anything. I didn't know that she was going there until just a few hours ago.
Huh?
Well, I did what I could in those few hours.
What?
Todd, listen to me. She gave me a hint to expose your affair while she was bullying me.
Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't cheat on you.
When you bought a new computer 6 months ago, you gave the old one to Susan. At that time, did you delete all the login information for travel sites?
No.
The travel site had the login for your account, and Susan saw the reservation information.
What?
It turns out that there is a reservation for a room with an open-air bath at a luxury hotel that costs so much per night, starting today. The reservation was for 2 people in 1 room. So Susan was thinking that we had left her out and added a reservation for herself. Today, she showed up at your business trip.
Wait.
But this doesn't seem right to call it a business trip, does it? The hotel for a business trip is a company expense, so there should be a set limit on the amount of money. I think the maximum is $100 per night, right?
Well,
Well, I already know. Your affair partner is a receptionist at the company. You 2 have each submitted a 9-day vacation request starting today, as if you had a plan to enjoy your vacation. I can't believe you would do that knowing how much trouble we're in.
Hey, how do you know that?
Because I called the company to confirm. I asked your coworkers to explain the situation. They were questioning your actions too.
What are you doing?
Don't take the liberty of making me sick and using me as an excuse for your cheating trip. Do you have any idea how much you betrayed me?
I didn't mean to do that.
Your coworker who answered the phone secretly told me. I heard that you and the receptionist were flirting with each other. Apparently, everyone knew about your behavior. You had no idea how obvious your behavior was.
No, that can't be true.
So I'm going back to my parents' house. I can no longer live here with you. Our relationship of trust is already broken because of your betrayal. From now on, let's talk through a lawyer. We need professional help to solve our problems. I don't think we should speak privately anymore.
Lawyer? Is it really that big of a deal? Why do we have to go that far?
Yeah, it's for the divorce and to get alimony. There has to be a price to pay for your betrayal. I can't put up with your lies any longer.
That can wait. Don't decide so suddenly. Let's talk again. I didn't mean it.
I won't wait. I've already decided. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Oh, I got a text from Susan.
Hey, Gemma. What is going on? Who is that woman? I can't believe Todd is with a woman I don't know.
She's a receptionist at Todd's company. He seems to have been with her for a long time.
Receptionist? Oh no. Please explain who the hell that woman is.
I don't want to take time, so I'll tell you. She's Todd's lover. I couldn't believe he was meeting her behind my back, but I have proof.
His lover? How could that be?
As you said, it was a trip, not a business trip. I am sorry for making assumptions about that. But in fact, he was planning to leave me behind and go with a cheating partner.
What? Did that really happen?
Well, the companion was not me, but the affair partner, so it was an affair trip. Todd even lied to me and made time to spend with her.
Oh.
Still, that's great, isn't it, Susan? You didn't like me as a daughter-in-law, so you bullied me, and then you exposed your son's affair.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. I was just worried about Todd.
You love your son too much, and I thought you were a pain in the neck with all my heart, but that came in handy at the end. Without your relentless pursuit, I might not have realized his betrayal.
I didn't mean to.
Thank you. Thanks to you, the truth came to light.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant to say...
I really appreciate your help. I was able to calmly think about what to do from now on.
So, no, I
am going back to my parents' house now, so I don't think I will see you again, but take care. Thanks to you, I can make a new start.
Wait, Gemma. Do we really need to do that? Can't we talk some more?
No, Susan. This is the best decision for me. I'm not going to get involved with you guys anymore. After that, I heard there was a big fight on the trip. Susan got into a brawl with the woman with whom Todd was having an affair. She broke all the furniture of the hotel and asked for $10,000 to pay for the damage. I demanded alimony from Todd and the woman with whom he had an affair with, and asked her to pay it all in one lump sum. With this one incident, the whole company found out about the affair. The woman with whom he had an affair resigned from the company, unable to bear the humiliation. Todd was dumped by the cheating partner, and the whole company began to look at him in a negative light. He couldn't take it anymore and left the company. Susan started to try to gain complete control over her son again, after he lost his job. She brought Todd back to her own home and has been giving him strict instructions on a daily basis. Todd is once again under his mother's supervision and is no longer able to move of his own free will. Susan seems content with her son being with her, though. But Todd is tired of this life, and each day is painful for him. Susan gets furious when her son does not listen to her, and their relationship is getting worse day by day. As for me, I was able to start a new life, free from their snarky relationship. I am clearing everything in the past and taking a new step forward. There are many things in life, but for now, I'm going to live my life with my happiness in mind.